The weather was looking good for heading north, and so final preparations were well underway to get Voyage ready to set sail the next day. To make it easier, we decided to move Voyage from the Wellington dock into the outer marina so that we didn't have to go through the lock early the next day. Our good friend Keith came down to the port and captured us on video as we were leaving. We stayed just the one night in Harwich and then we were off again. We only stayed one night in Lowestoft to rest up and get ready for the long passage that was coming next. We had good weather and fair winds for our 33.5-hour passage from Lowestoft to Sunderland, 190 nautical miles. This was our first overnight passage on this trip, and fortunately it was very quiet and very uneventful, so we both got some sleep. We had to stay an extra day in Sunderland due to the strong winds that had been forecast, so we made the most of the rest day. The entrance into the channel to the harbour at Berwick-upon-Tweed is narrow and shallow, so we had to come in on the high tide and keep a good watch on the chart. As we crossed the border into Scotland, the wildlife we saw was incredible and made this a really memorable trip. We used the leading lights to help with our approach into Arbroath. And again, we needed to time it right with the high tide. The Signal Tower Museum was a really interesting place to visit. But so was visiting M&M Spink to buy some highly recommended hot smokies. We left Arbroath, dodging the hundreds of fishing pots, destination Peterhead. However, en route we made a change to the passage plan based on the winds and the tides we could see for the next day or so, and decided to just keep going. So we passed by Peterhead, did the boat checks, and then carried on sailing into the night. The night shift went well, and we both managed to get some sleep despite the rolly seas and lively winds. Increased winds and bigger seas than forecast made for a lively sail. It was a very welcome sight to see the Orkney Islands after 30 hours and 176 nautical miles.